Okay, see here. Same problem we had last time. They sent this from LACERA, and they put the 255 again, which was the wrong PO box, but somehow they got that back to me again. And I say that's the name, the estate name that I have right to, the estate, because that's a corporate fiction name. But because I've explained time and time again, I have a right to use whatever comes in that estate name in any version. Then here, they sent this one to the 225, but they didn't put the care of, so I wrote it myself. And I didn't open it, I wrote it myself. Care of to that location. Also in the estate name, which is legal fiction. But I have the right to use that. But you see, I used my proper appellation, Negus L. That's the name I receive it as myself. I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm not hiding. So
Thank you so much for holding. Is this the folder?
this Stephanie?
Yes, this is Stephanie. Thank you so much for holding.
I appreciate if you call me Negus L, just for respect, because the lady told me that she didn't mind calling me Negus L before your records. Anthony Madrews Pooler is the name that I worked under, so that's my state name. So just call me Negus L.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to address you by the name on the account.
Okay, and you can. It's no problem. That's my estate name. But at the same time, I'm letting you know that I'm Negus L. That's my nationality name. I don't have to register. I don't have to register that because I don't want it incorporated. That's mine by right.
I understand. Okay. So also, I just wanted to let you know that you said you submitted your paperwork to change your name.
No, I didn't do that. I didn't change it. I submitted my paperwork. Basically, when I talked to her, what I told her was that I have the right to receive it in this name because that's my estate name. If you look up Pope Francis' letter to Barack Obama, he gave a notice to Barack Obama in 2014. That's your Pope. He gave a notice to Barack Obama in 2014 through his attorney, and stated that he gave all the estates and estates back to the people. So I can use it by right.
Okay, sir. Well, in order to change your name in our system,
I don't want to change it in your system.
Name this county.
I don't want to change it in your system because basically you're going to incorporate it.
Right, I understand, and I understand you have a legal name and an estate name just based on what you're telling me. Okay, but we do have to address you by Mr. Pooler.
You can address me like what you want to address me by, no disrespect. But what I'm saying, I'm answering you. See, a corporation, we established this before. A corporation cannot talk, right? Can a corporation talk?
A third party cannot speak on
I'm not a third party. I'm the actual man that was injured. And the estate name, I just told you, the estate name is mine by right. So that's why I said I can receive it in that.
Okay, Mr. Pooler. Mr. Pooler.
Niggas, yes.
What is your question, please?
Only question I had was, what does it show? How much is this check here? Because I sent the other one back.
Okay, so you sent one back to us, and then we sent you another one.
Right.
Correct?
How much is that one? Yeah, how much is that one?
Okay. The one that we just sent, let's take a look. The replacement is in the amount of, a net amount of $6,798.39.
So why did you say net amount? Like I don't have to pay taxes on that anyway.
Before taxes, so.
I don't have to pay taxes.
$7,303.92.
I don't have to pay taxes, ma'am.
Okay, well then, if it's not taxes, then it may be less because of medical.
I'm just letting you know that I'm not required to pay taxes.
I opened up your account. I see that it was for the medical. That's why there's a difference. So the net amount is before any deduction.
Okay. I'm looking for. I'd actually made a copy of the check that I voided.
Okay.
And I'm looking because people have been going in because people have been coming into my home without my permission,
Okay.
and I don't see the copy of the check that I voided.
Yes, because, well, I don't know if you made a photocopy for
I did. That's what I'm saying. I made a photocopy for myself. I do not see it,
Okay. So
but I have it on video. I have it on video though. I have it on video.
Okay.
But
So how may I help you?
well, what I want to ask now.
Uh-huh.
I've already had. I want to get this clear because I have people that's mad at me that I'm receiving this, and they're trying to make it seem like I'm doing something illegal or not right. For the record, once again, is this mine by right? Am I receiving this check by right?
Yes, as Anthony Pooler, as a county employee, you're entitled to this payment.
But I'm retired now, right?
Absolutely. That's why you're receiving this payment.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I don't owe you guys nothing, right?
No, I don't know what you're getting at.
What? Just listen to me. Do I owe you anything? Am I out? Because last time I spoke to them, they said I didn't owe you.
I answered you no at this time.
What you mean at this time?
Right.
It shouldn't have to be any. See. Let me talk. Let me talk, please. Let me talk, please. See, this. If I don't owe you anything, it shouldn't be at this time or anything. What you mean at this time? See, I want to make it clear because I don't want to cash this if I owe you something. I don't want it if it's not mine. I don't want no attachments. That's why I'm trying to ask you. Do I owe you anything? Am I obligated to you, or is it mine free and clear to do what I want to do with it, or what's the? I want to know because I don't want to just cash it and you come back later.
Under the name of Anthony Pooler, you are entitled to this.
And I'm entitled to use that name, so I'm not doing anything wrong.
Right. So I'm not accusing you of anything.
I'm not saying you are, but you're leading questions. See, I know a little bit about this stuff. So your leading questions imply something else. So just ask me straight. I'm asking you straight questions. So answer me straight. Do I owe you something?
And I answered you no.
Okay. And I'm not being disrespectful, but I just need to know this. Because I don't want to cash it if there's going to be some strings attached.
Okay. So how can I help you today, sir?
You've helping me. Okay. Let me ask you this. What's the difference between a man that's working on a job receiving a check and a man who has received safety retirement? What's the difference between that? Isn't it both the same benefit?
If a man... Okay.
Like for instance, you're working, right? You're working, right?
Right.
And you receive a paycheck, right? That's what you call it, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, I received safety retirement, which was based on Plan D, and I put into that when I was working. I contributed, right?
Right. That's
Okay. So what you call a paycheck is the same thing as me receiving a check from you now. It's the same obligation.
Yeah, pretty much. Right. You earned this.
Right. That's what I'm telling you.
Right. Nobody's disputing that.
Okay. And I'm not. See, ma'am. Hear what I'm telling you. I'm not coming at you any kind of sideways. I'm putting this on the record for myself because there is a faction that's going out there that apparently is jealous that I'm receiving this, and they don't think I've earned it. So I want to have something to put in people's face when they come at me sideways. Like, I don't owe anybody anything. I have not sold my soul. I have all of my rights attached.
Right. Okay. So how else can I help you today? What is
Make sure that when you in the future when the checks come out, please put on there care of 1012 East Avenue J, number 225, and that is American Post and Partial. That's Lancaster, California, and their zip code is 93535.
Yeah, that's what we have on file for you. I don't
But
know why that was not put on there.
right, they didn't put that on there. But like I said, I'm just trying to cover myself, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I'm just covering myself, man. You understand what I'm telling you?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. And like I said, some people have been breaking into my home unannounced and tore my my curtains and different things like that. So from that standpoint, that's why I'm trying to cover everything, because I know there's a faction that's doing some things that's not right, and I want to make sure I'm covered so it won't be no won't be nothing foul coming about later on behind this. That's why I don't want to cash it if it's not mine. But you've told me it's mine. I don't owe you anything. There's no attachments to it. I don't expect somebody coming to my home acting as a police officer or as a sheriff behind me cashing this check. Is anything like that going to happen?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because there's some strange things going on, and like I told you, if I do owe you anything, I will gladly work it out with you, because I'm trying to do right, man.
Right, I understand.
Okay, and believe me when I'm telling you, please forgive me if I sound aggressive. That's not my intent. My intent is to get to the point of this, to get to the bottom of it, and make sure I'm good.
Right.
Okay, man.
So you are good.
All right, thank you, Stephanie.
Okay, you're welcome.
Okay, bye-bye.
You take care.
Thank you very
Bye-bye.
much. Bye-bye.